Well, hey folks, come on over. We've got another pile them up, load them up for the store video. Lots to see, lots to look at. Right here on my take on Home and Garden. Folks, come on over. It's going to be fun. Got a lot to show you. We've got milk glass. We've got German porcelain. You never know, maybe some English porcelain. We have crystal and we have American milk glass. I keep running into it, and then of course some things that we're moving on from our collection, moving it on into our Etsy store. Check it out throughout the video. Them early birds are the ones snapping up all the good stuff. So you gotta be, in French, tout suite, or really quick. Okay, how about, anybody remember these little baby shoes in porcelain? This is in gold trim. It has the cute laces. And this is an Asian piece. Beautiful. You can see that light coming through. What a dandy. There's all kinds of sizes of these. The bigger ones we talked about before, where you would get them if you had a baby, and it might be a blue booty or blue ribbon for the strings. Really nostalgic. If you love it, you might even collect them. How about, so we have a gorgeous floral Bavarian sugar bowl. You may be missing one. And this is Rosenthal Cell Bavaria in the Donatello series. Just gorgeous, going in the store. Check out that porcelain right there. Can't miss it. And we'll keep it moving right along here. American Hobnail by Fenton. Now your older pieces are not marked. This one is marked Fenton on the bottom, so it's probably 70s or 80s. It's just that simple. Without the mark, it's earlier. And you can see that glow and see how pretty. That is a little serving dish. It could be sugar cubes where you use a tong. It could be butter mints. Now we have a cream and a sugar with the lid like it's supposed to be, proper, by Fenton as well. We're really got a good batch of milk glass for you milk glass folks. Here is a little basket in the panel grape. Just gorgeous. Sweet little size, split handle. Some of you have seen this, I'm sure of it. We'll get everybody a chance so you can see. Next, a ruffled edge. Boy, they just keep popping up in those sales. American Hobnail. Beautiful, rich, white milk glass. And you know, like I talk, the white and clear, everybody seems to put it off and push it away, but I'll tell you, that is a great neutral piece where you can add something for any season and change the season just like that. All right, here is a crimp or ruffled lip and crimped here. Milk glass by Fenton, again in the American Hobnail. This one is on a pedestal. This one is just a slight base. It's not really raised, but a little bit, just a little bit. So we'll give them a turn. Very sweet. And those came out of a sale that you saw when I went down to the flea market and to the Vintage Boutique in Port Orange. Here's an awesome little pair. Really different. We don't have any other pieces to this, but it is in like a maple leaf design. Cream and sugar with the stem branch handle. Really cool. And I'll have those properly marked. They could be Westmoreland, they could be Indiana, or even L.E. Smith. So I want to get that right, and I will for you in the description on the store page. Alrighty. That big one is gorgeous. We'll see those. Here's a little, people want to call this daisy and button, but it is not. There's daisies, but this is more of a twigs handle, and this is a Westmoreland piece. Maybe another. Now here's a very different, we'll keep it moving, very different piece. If you're missing this little salt, you might jump for joy. It is in a hobnail design. It's a clear to light milk inside, very different. Alrighty, so here's that. Look at this little dandy. I know somebody out there probably has a few of these, or at least one of these, and it'd be nice to have the pair. As a onesie, it's tough, but that's been in the family for years and years. This dandy, you might remember this. We've used it in the collections showing coffee pot. This is a coffee pot, tall spout, as I always talk about and harp on, so they're not mistakenly called a teapot. This is incredible, and you would think it is English, but I know it's German, and it is called Chateau Rose. Okay, Bavaria, Germany, by Edelstein. It is precious. Gold trim, there's not a flea bite, and it's properly marked and stamped 3 or 4 times on the bottom. It's a rare find, honestly. I was surprised that Angela was allowing it to move on because it is hers. Okay, only a couple things did she authorize to go and get swapped out for something new. Here is a glorious Vienna Woods. If you remember now, there's a show side where there's more art, and then there's a lesser side, but there's still art on this. So this is extra nice, as you see here. The show side, if it was on your shelf or in your cabinet, and then a lesser side, but still not void of art. So it's really well done. And this is an Asian piece. We have the coffee pot, again, in its dexterity and size, it is tall, okay, tall spout. Teapot, short and stout. Wide. Right? Everybody remembers my speech about that. I'm sure you've heard it more than once. Again, here's the matching creamer and the show side, where you're going to go for beautiful. Not sure the sides right here. Okay, we can give this incredible Bavarian coffee pot a break over here. Chateau Rose and Vienna Woods. I don't even have to look at the bottom. I know this one. Look how glorious. Can we see the porcelain through the top? I should say so. And I'm not talking about the little steam vent hole in the top. I'm talking about through the top. So a couple things to move while we talk about this Bavarian sugared bowl and matching set of berry bowls by Huchenruder of Selb, Bavaria. Look at these gorgeous. This is quite a set. 7 dishes. Beautiful gold trim. And as we see, they match. Now, if either one of these sugar bowls has a creamer to match, it will get put with it. Those are buried away since Christmas time, and I've got to go through them. So just so you know, if you see them, you know we found that for you. The creamer collection that we have, they are all individuals, and there's no mate. That's a different collection, you know, that my mother started, and it's really sweet. Otherwise, we have matching cream and sugars, and of course we keep them and love them as well. For a beautiful dessert with a lovely table, they would put berries in here, give it a little dash of sugar, and everybody would be smiling when that was done. I'm sure some of you remember. All right, let's look at those. And it's sugar bowl. 7 balls. Quite a good collection to have that many pieces that old of the same. Really good. Now, you're going to laugh because we never get rid of very much of our Asian collection, but there is a piece here that's going to go in the store. And it's a sweet little size for those of you that are always saying, I don't have room, I can't get anything else. So we like to have different sizes. You can see the porcelain here, of course, and mix it up for you. Very beautiful Asian mini vase. It can be on your bedstand, be in your bathroom, your kitchen, and if you're really into decorating, you might even put it in your car, in your coffee spot, just so you know you're a real person. And you love to decorate. Okay, how about a beautiful, found in the wild again, crystal candlestick set. These are exquisite. Now again, I'll look them up. You can see the diamond point on these. There's not a bite, not a problem whatsoever with them. Just gorgeous. And we'll get that changed out here. This is a stoneware porcelain. Beautiful medium size, I call that size, crystal candlesticks. And let me tell you, the next week's show that's going in the store of collectibles, there's 2 more sets of crystal candlesticks. And man, I just keep running into them. Nobody backs off on those. The bowls and plates, they seem to be a little slow on wanting them, but the candlesticks fly out of the store. They are gorgeous. Case in point, let's take a look. Let's get a look, especially on that turntable. We'll get light in both of those. And do I have to say it? Whatever season it is, if it's a red candle, green, white, or orange or yellow, it could be all seasons for you just by changing the candle. That's it. That's all you got to do. Orange is Halloween, yellow, summer, and on. Valentine's, it's that easy. That's what neutral does for you, of course. Milk glass and the crystal. Now, our last and final and most incredible, beautiful piece we have today is a cocoa pot. Now, you guys know we have about 30 cocoa pot sets. So we have to maintain a balance, let alone be able to get anything new. So there's just a couple coming up. People say they've never heard of them, they've never seen them. Some people call them a chocolate pot, chocolate set, whatever you want to call it. This one is by Nippon, made in Japan. Beautiful set. We'll try to get a read on the bottom here and see if we can find an era. It says Japan. Very tough to read. There are 4 beautiful matching delicate little demitasse cups for your chocolate party. Beautiful. Or your collector shelf or cabinet that you don't let anybody go in or touch. Let's look at those. We'll certainly see through that porcelain with those for a second. And then, of course, the pot is a lot thicker. Very fine porcelain to be that thin, to hold that hot liquid. And this is beautiful. Going in the store, guys, I give that cocoa pot about an hour in our store. And everything you saw here, if they're a little bigger, it'll be a little more, but everything's going to be reasonable. For your collecting pleasure, happy summer, have fun, happy collecting, and have a great time decorating. And of course, your summer activities like cheeseburgers, flip-flops, and mowing the yard. Heaven knows, we all get some of that. Be good, take care, and we'll see you in the next amazing. I think I'm decorating again just for you. See you soon.